Hello racing fans, welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Wednesday, October 12th. We had 8 races today. Our feature race was the 6th race. It was an optional claim at 32,000. It was a good one. Our main track was fast. Our turf course was firm. The weather here today was in the low 70s, winds from the south, maybe a couple miles per hour. Just was a really nice day of racing. And Josh Brown was our track announcer. Let's take a look at the opener. Maiden filly 2-year-olds, 12-5, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's Josh, and here's your 2-year-olds.
Away and running. Raven's Quest caught a flyer when the starter said go. Ladiness is showing good early speed, and so is April's Luck protecting that inside position, and Leaping for Candy came away in that 4th place position. Finally is 3 Paths Deep past the 4.5 and 3 lanes clear in front of Gherkin, who was reluctant to load. Fearless May has one beaten, and Concert Hall is a long-looking last, so the battle is on between Ladiness and Raven's Quest as they swing the side, and the advantage goes to Ladiness, but it's only a nose as Raven's Quest kicks right back, and these ladies take their cat fight to the 5/16 pole. Leaping for Candy emerges from out of the crowd, finally is closing in with good energy, and April's Luck rides that rail, passing the quarter pole. The match race continues between Raven's Quest and Ladiness, but finally it's going to be a big threat at the top of the stretch. Ladiness trying to hold on. Raven's Quest not going down without a fight, and finally has all this mid-track momentum at odds of 8-1, and here comes finally to confront Ladiness in the final 16th of a mile, and finally from off the pace to win.
Finally wins the opener at first asking. Mark Schumann gets his 3rd. Michael Sanchez gets his 45th. 18-20, 7:44.60 on the winning. Lady Ness 3:42.60. Raven's Quest was 3rd, 4:20, and the 5 was 4th. 25.70 on your exact, 85.55 on your try. Your super 24.55. Second half, the early Dilly Double, Philly Mare claiming 7,500, 5.5 furlongs. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Slow start for Tacky Lady. Ranked with Charlotte Rebley, and the jockey lost the iron for the moment. Meanwhile, Lambo Lady came out of her corner swinging today, and the favorite Soupster is right there on hold in that 2nd place position. Scamper Along came away in 3rd, and Mizzen rides that rail. Charlotte Rebley's on track to take over that 5th place position. Notion Interruptus is in front of 1, and Tacky Lady had a lackluster start. 3.5 furlongs to go for Lambo Lady, but looking back, here comes Soupster. Hasn't been asked yet, but it's still a neck down from Lambo Lady. There's acres of space back to Mizzen, who's a tracking 3rd, and Charlotte Webley's now in 4th as they get ready to pass the quarter pole, and with the money on, Soupster comes calling for the lead as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Soupster had first run. Lambo Lady kicks right back, and now Soupster inching away from the opposition in the final furlong. Lambo Lady switched off that rail. A good battle brewing for that 3rd place position, including Scamper Along, Notion Interruptus, and Mizzen, but it's over up top at 7-5. Soupster was 2nd to none. 2nd place photo.
Soupster wins the 2nd race easy. Good. Pedro Nazaro his 7th. Donald Centeno his 28th. His first at 2 today. 483.20, 280. Lambo Lady 685.20. Scamper Along 480. The 5 was 422.20 on the exact, 48.50 on the try, 25.90 on a daily double, 10 cents super, $41.88. And the 3rd race is 2-year-old maiden filly special weights going 5.5 furlongs. Here's your 3rd.
Away and running. Good start on the outside for Humor Sense. Little Doyle showing speed. And there's Fancy Gracie to lead the charge. And right there is To Ascend in the driving line too. La Traviesta came away in that 4th place position. And the last 3 on settling down is Ice Storming, then My Lady James. And One Violent Affairs last of all. There's less than a half mile to go. And Fancy Gracie leads the posse in pursuit and shows the way only by half a length. Humor Sense is hot on the trail in that 2nd place position, and To Ascend Set rides that rail a clear-cut third. La Traviesta comes under a ride in that fourth place position, and trying to close in from the backfield is My Lady James, but is very rank in traffic too. They pass the quarter pole, and Fancy Gracie has a fight on her hands, and Humor Sense is right there. They leave the rail wide open for two a set as they swing in. Fancy Gracie holding on to a tenuous lead. Humor Sense continues to plug away. Now My Lady James is getting on track, so is La Traviesta. A 16th to go. Fancy Gracie still nicely clear. La Traviesta moves into second. Fancy Gracie has scored first.
Fancy Gracie went off at 4-1. Give Dale Bennett his third. R.B. Reen gets her 10th. And Fancy Gracie returned 10.84, 82.40. The La Traviesa 11.44.20. Humor Sense 2.20, and the 4 was fourth, 45.20 on your Exacta, 48.95 on your Try, your Daily Double 11.70, your Pick 3 91.05, and your 10-cent Super $69.21. We're going to move to the turf course for the fourth, claiming 16,000 on winners of 2, going a mile and 16th. Here's your fourth.
Away and running. Inappropriate was slow to go. Good speed from a King is always king. On the outside, Grunder's Call also adds fuel to the fire, and Smart Humor is right there too. Over and Thunder sneaks on through to join that fight on the front, and in that fifth place position is Salmon Style. Sims rides the rail to be in sixth under the line for the first time, and Hidden Rod is also close to the other six as they get ready to pass the 6.5 furlong point. Mentalist is in front of a few rivals here, including Gambling Man, and deep on the track is Out of Towner. Second last Market Malice in the trailer was the slow starting strides of Inappropriate. So the rail belongs to Over and Thunder, and Grunder's Call on the outside puts those blinkers in front, and they kick on with 5 furlongs left to go. Smart Humor is getting closer to that speed in third, and a King is always king continues to ride that rail, but tries to duck off as the jockey takes a look back to see Salmon Style boxing that rival in. Up the inside, Sims starts to make a middle move down the back of the track, and Hidden Rod shares that position with him. Out of Towners in front of 4 rivals here, including Gambling Man, Mentalist. Second last is Market Malice, and still trailing is Inappropriate. They swing the side. Grunder's Call now comes calling for the lead, and trying to battle right back is Smart Humor from that second place position. Eyeballing the speed is King is always a king. Out deep on the course, starting to make a huge move is Salmon Style as they turn to the top of the stretch. Salmon Style comes calling for the lead. The rail belongs to a King is always king. Sims is also boxing on. Market Malice in the yellow cap is closing in. Out of Towners closing in from out of the clouds too. Sims had first run. Market Malice has a great big spot on the fence. Here comes Mentalist late on the scene, but Market Malice is nicely clear, and it's Market Malice win.
Market Malice wins at 5-1. Give Machado his fifth. Give J. Rod his 117th. Give $13, $564.20 on the winner. Sims, $523.60. Mentalist was third, $5, and the 3 was fourth. $30.80 on your Exacta, $77.35 on your Try. Your Daily Double, 1 to 4, $38.30. Your Pick 3, $33.10. Your 50-cent Pick 4, $559.70. Your 10-cent Super, $110.29. The fifth race, starter 62.50, going 1 mile and 70 yards. Here's your fifth, and here's Josh.
Away and running. Good start one from the inside from Honor the Fleet. Respect for All is driving through in the center, and so is American Roma. 4 deep is Exchequer. That means Other Things Equal is 5 wide at the 7.5. Second last early on is Grazer, and at the back of the pack is Tiny Tin. Up and around the first turn they go, and the pace is on. American Roma gets confronted by Respect for All in between rivals, and Other Things Equal now takes that second position away. Exchequer chases the speed from that 4th place position, and one of the chalks, which is Honor the Fleet, is in a perfect spot today under a big stout restraint as they chase a rickety fast pace, and now the rail opens up for Honor the Fleet to now grab third. Grazer's still in front of 1, and a long looking last is Tiny Tin. 4.5 furlongs to go. Other Things Equal on the outside, and American Roma. These two guys are in step with only 1/2 of a mile left to go. Now Honor the Fleet rides that rail, but passed in tandem by Exchequer, and deeper than that is Grazer, and now the plot starts to thicken. Exchequer now takes the lead away from Other Things Equal, and Grazer's right there making it 3 across the track. At odds of 7-5, Honor the Fleet has to do a lot better than that in that 4th place position as they pass the quarter pole, and Grazer calls for the lead at the top of the stretch. Exchequer tries to dig deep and find more. Other Things Equal rides that rail. Honor the Fleet is trying to land a piece of the board, but it's Grazer's race set 5-2 and is pulling clear inside the final 16th of a mile. Exchequer's into second. Other Things Equal has no more to give. Late on the scene is Tiny 10, but it's over, and Grazer has scored the winning run. Then it was
Grazer went off at 5-2, gives Steve Caceres his 7, Angel Suarez his 43rd, and Grazer returned 7:24:23:20, X-Changer 4:23:60, Tiny 10, 8:20, and the 8 was 4th. 15:70 on your exact, or 67.25 on your try. Your daily double 26, your pick 3, $83.60. Your super was worth $51.63. The 6th race, optional claimant 28, going a mile, was our feature race today. Here's our feature.
Away and running. Twisted Ride had a bad stumble at the start, but recovered to confront the King Cheek, who leads them out of the stalls. Windcrackers up the inside. Next to that one is McLaren Vale, and Senate Chambers 3 wide as they go around this first turn run. So the King Cheek's the leader, and that leads 3/4 of a length. Twisted Ride is right there on hold in that 2nd place position with 6.5 furlongs to go. Senate Chambers deep on the course, but out of trouble, and is now a clear-cut 3rd. Windcracker takes the shortest way around the Delaware Oval in that 4th place position, and McLaren Vale is traveling comfortably, but only 4.5 lengths would cover tip to tail. So the King Cheek starts to let it out a notch and leads by a tight length, but Twisted Ride sees that move and now applies that moderate pace pressure, and Senate Chamber continues to lurk behind the both of them, and that head is right down. Windcracker continues to ride that rail as they pass the 3.5, and McLaren Vale is still last of all, but only 3 lengths would cover the lot. Around the turn they go. Twisted Ride comes calling for the lead under whip encouragement. The King Cheek tries to battle back. Senate Chamber creeps up closer to the both of them. Windcracker's looking for a space to race, and McLaren Vale is getting on track on the far outside. Senate Chamber comes calling for the lead, but McLaren Vale is ready to take that rival on. Windcracker's been in all kinds of trouble. They come together at the top of the stretch. Senate Chamber nursing a 3/4 of a length lead. Windcracker trying to sneak on through. McLaren Vale has the momentum. McLaren Vale now hits the front with yards to go. Windcracker digs deep too, but McLaren Vale has won it by a long neck.
McLaren Vale won by got DQ'd and placed 2nd. Give Greg Compton his 12th. Give Carol Centeno her 45th. And give 12.44.82.80 to Windcracker's backers. McLaren Vale, tough $4, 210. Senate Chamber 220, and the 1 was 4th, 24.30 on your exacta, 25.70 on your try. Your daily double 30.60, your pick 3 worth 88.30, and you got a 10-cent refund. 7th race, 2-year-old fillies, maiden special weight, going a mile and 16th on the turf. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Good speed from the inside barrier of Pallotta sisters. There's Miss Kristy showing good early toe, and wide on the track is Bella Paloma, who tries to close in. Also right there is Mo Bills and Quantum Light. It's a well-grouped affair as they move in front of us for the first time. So Pallotta sisters leads the posse in pursuit, and Mo Bills is keen to take her on. Bella Paloma is caught 3 wide as they enter the first turn, and in the backfield, Strut rides the rail, joined 4th along with Vagabond Prayer. Towards the outside, Bella Paloma now takes that 3rd spot away, and now Quantum Light came away in that 6th place position. One of the ones rides that rail, and Kake's tap dancers in front of 3, which is tall girl Miss Kristy, and Waterfight has to come with a big close. They leave the first turn behind, and Pallotta sisters shows the way as they flash behind the trees, and the lead's 3/4 of a length. Mo Bills is right there shadowing the speed in that 2nd place position, and Bella Paloma's deep on the track. Strut has the run of the race, and and Vagabond Prayer is right there in a feisty mood in that fourth place position, and a gap of 2 off that group to one of the ones. Kake's Tap Dancer starts a big middle move, and Tall Girl chases that one. Quantum Lights in front of 2, which is Waterfied and Miss Kristy as they get ready to turn the side. Pallotta Sisters has been this long-time leader with a quarter to go. Mo Bills has chased her throughout, and Strut is right there too as they turn for home. Tall Girl is coming alive on the crown of the course. They're homeward bound now. Pallotta Sisters trying to hold on. Mo Bills trying to take that ground away. Tall Girl continues to close in. Kake's Tap Dancer just at this one pace. Pallotta Sisters digging deep. Tall Girl is surging late. Pallotta Sisters got it by a head.
Pallotta Sisters took a gate to wire, going off at 5-2. Good Grand Motion is ninth. Victor Carrasco gets his fifth. The 740, 380, 280 on the winner. Tall Girl was second, $483. And Mo Bills was third, 289 was fourth. 15.90 on your exacta, 20.05 on your twi. 32.40 on your daily double. Your pick 3, 49.95. Your pick 5. That's $5,172.25. Your 10-cent super, $78.98. The eighth and final race, the filly mare, 62.50 going a mile. Here's your last.
Away and running. Thea's theme is Tap for Speed, and so is I Need a Tequila. And right there, too, is Party Monster. The long shot came away and joined third. Off the inside is Pettigo Girl, and deep on the course is Beyond a Million, and the last 4, Emma and I, then Magic Girl, second last is Reina Lil Kelsey, and Beautiful Tiz is out the back. Around the first turn they blaze, and Thea's theme is the pilot today, and Pettigo Girl's a tracking second, and off the inside, Beyond a Million injects more pace now to put that red shadow roll in front. So those are the 3 who fight for supremacy, and Emma and I is under a nice tight hold in that 4th place position. I Need a Tequila broke on top, then soon outpaced, and Party Monsters 1 spot off the rail. Magic Girl now slices in between rivals. They get closer to the speed with only 4 furlongs to go. Beautiful Tiz is a long-looking second last and not responding yet. And Reina Lil Kelsey's out the back. 4 of them stack up at the 3 furlong peg, and Thea's theme is bombarded now, and here they come. Pettigo Girl is right there, and deep on the course is Emma and I. Magic Girl now starts to move, but is behind a trio of speed. Beyond a Million needs to do better, and Beautiful Tiz still second last as they pass the quarter pole. Still plenty of chances as they swing in. Emma and I out deep, puts a nose in front. Pettigo Girl tries to counter. Thea's theme slowly gives way, and Magic Girl is rolling now. Here comes Magic Girl in the 4 path. Beautiful Tiz is getting on track, and Beautiful Tiz coming with a flashy run at the fence. There's a 70 yards to go. Still digging in is Pettigo Girl, Emma and I. Here's the finish photo.
Pettigo Girl holds on, wanted it more. Give Gary Contessa his 14th. $5, $3, $2.40 on the winner. Tough beat. Emma and I, $6, $4.40. Beautiful Tiz was third, $4.80, and the 9 was fourth. $17.70 on your exacta. Your trifecta, $46.20. Your daily double, $10.20. Your pick 3, $38.30. Your pick $486.20. Your 10-cent super's worth $26.44. We'll take a look at the leaderboard here. Jaime Rodriguez picked up 1. Michael Sanchez picked up 1. Carol Centeno picked up 1. Angel Suarez picked up 1. Donald Centeno picks up 2. And on the other side of the board, we'll look at the leading trainers. We got Gary Contessa gets 1. Have to go down to Greg Compton picks up his 12th. That's a look at the races from Wednesday. We'll give you the handle here momentarily, but it was a good day for racing here. I cannot doubt that. When the weather's nice, the folks do come out here and bet as much as they can when they can. So let's take a look at what's going to happen tomorrow. Our handle is $1,484,128. I'm your host, J.J. Gracie, with the crew here at Delaware Park. Good night and good racing. Always find yourself in the winner's circle.